Heroclix Championship, and it is Dustin Cedars, making sure I'm getting that name right, versus Boolin, who has been killing it this year. Dustin Cedar is running Faust, Jakeem, BGA, the Tank, and he's running Supreme Intelligence on Jakeem, and he's playing a few ID cards. I think he's playing a Nick Fury and possibly a Cosmic Spider-Man. And PJ Boolin's playing Faust, Overdrive, Goblin King. Sorry, about to say Green Goblin. And can essentially hit you at the back of the board, which is what he's doing about right now. And he rolls with Faust and is hoping to roll a lockdown to run up, hit you, paralyze you, and lock you down with the Atom for retaliation for some grind game, late game, and with another Empower. So he looks like he's picking Prob and Perplex there with Goblin King. And he has three Perplexes with Sam Wilson, Goblin King, Faust, and he connects. He drops the tank, and he chooses to do the tank damage first to BGA, so that because he can choose the sequencing, and then Captain America's Sam Wilson Cap's damage will go through the toughness instead of the invulnerable. And let's see how he does the placement there. He gets to place the characters after the tank goes off for that 2-pen. So he put, in one fell swoop, he put Faust to click 3, BGA to his first stop click, I believe, second stop click, and Jakeem to probably click 2 or 3. Yeah, he did not have first turn immunity there because Dustin did some free actions during his turn, and that gave up any type of immunity he would have had. And it's an interesting thing to note that Faust, him rolling the D20, is not a free action. Whenever I play Faust and I win map, I will roll the dice before I choose first turn immunity or whatever, because if I roll something really spicy, I'll go ahead and resolve it and give up first turn immunity. So looks like Dustin is calling out Cosmic Spider-Man. You can't really see it because of how the camera is placed and that done little logo there in the corner. It looks like he's targeting Goblin King and Faust. Probably picking Enhanced Perplex from Jakeem. Yeah, it's great to see PJ make it this far. He's been having a crazy year, and he's also a really great guy. Whenever I need help with Heroclix rulings, he's always super awesome with helping me out on that. It looks like Cosmic Spider-Man takes out Faust, and that hurts because that really takes away PJ's ability to really grind out and give his team that chance to go ahead and finish up next turn. Because I know it seems crazy, but his team actually, most of his games were about 15 minutes long, because this team has that OTK potential to get that tank off, get the Sam Wilson Cap damage off, and then Goblin King and Faust really help with that, because Sam Wilson Cap, with the enhancement from either the vehicle or the Atom, gets its damage up to 3, and it can pick up a heavy and charge for 6 damage or for 5 damage, having 12, anywhere from 11 to 13 attack. looks like Goblin King is going to call an ID character, and it is Cosmic Spider-Man. I'm glad to see these pieces making such a big impact, and I know it's been said a couple times, but that Cosmic Spider-Man is about to be a staple just as much as Nick Fury, because it sees through blocking, hindering, and elevated. It is almost like Big Boy Green Arrow from the Trinity Wars Gravity feed that just rotated, which was my favorite ID call-in of all time, that just rotated. But even his use was limited, because if you weren't playing a full Quinjet or Jakeem, you really had nobody to call him in. But this Spider-Man has so many different point dials, it's just so accessible. So what PJ did here is he perplexed up probably the attack, shot and one-shotted his Cosmic Spider-Man, and then one of the powers PJ picked with Goblin King was Earthbound Neutralize. He went to carry Goblin King with Cosmic Spider-Man, and immediately Cosmic Spider-Man disappears. And this is actually a great ruling to realize that if you try to carry the character that called in the ID card, then the ID card automatically goes away. But an additional ruling that even less people know about is, in the case of that happening, you get to, like in this case, you get to resolve Goblin King's placement in one square adjacent to where he was when the carry started. Because the carry does not get to actually resolve, but you get to place him in one square adjacent. So, and PJ's so good about knowing rulings, the current rulings. He has to explain it to the judge here, and Goblin King's going to resolve one space backwards from where he was. It's a really great play on PJ Boolin's part. I probably there, though, would have targeted Jakeem. Either Jakeem or Faust. Maybe even really Faust, because even though getting that 75 points is great, and maybe he's thinking long game, he might not be able to actually kill Jakeem, because that Jakeem is hard to kill. And maybe that extra point advantage will steal him the game. But I think it's just too dangerous to use a resource to make a kill, whereas you are not going to be able to take anything from their team on the field. That, you're killing an ID character, which is great, but he still has basically his full team, even though you did that. And you're going to see here, that's a big difference for your team to be down a Faust and their team to still have all of the parts there besides the tank. That's pretty crucial. It's pretty crucial. I would have taken Faust away from him right there, and it kind of would have been even Faust for Faust right there. So it looks like he's moving out his Jakeem, and he picks Running Shot, Psychic Blast. Oh wow, it looks like Goblin King is gone. And just like that, PJ Boolin is down a lot of resources. He's down Faust and he's down Goblin King. So his support and his control, his really almost his primary attacker mid-game, because I know that Sam Wilson hits big in the beginning, but I mean his primary attacker long-term is Goblin King. He's gone. And so he's going to retaliate with the Atom. And if this all goes off correctly, there's a prob. He could potentially actually kill Jakeem this turn, since Jakeem chose Running Shot Pulse Wave and doesn't have a defense power. So he does get the hit with the Atom. So Jakeem is probably on click 4 because of the tank damage earlier, because he didn't heal. He called in Cosmic Spider-Man and then did this Running Shot Pulse Wave. So he has not healed. So he was on at least click 2. And now he's going to be on click 4. in this attack. So it's a 12 on a 17 toughness. PJ only needs a 5 and does not get it. Wow. Wow. That hurts. That was a chance to completely win the game. And I think Dustin rolls any here. Oh gosh, it's going downhill quickly. And PJ said he said that most of his games were done early, and he actually brought some type of video game to play with his opponents if they finished quickly during the Swiss. And man, this is ugly. So looks like he's going with only range combat actions. Because Sam Wilson has no range and the Atom has no range, which I guess is better than free actions, because then Cap doesn't get to use Perplex, or the Atom doesn't. You get to use Sidestep to get Cap the heck out of there. Yep. And Faust is going to take out the tank for another 50 points. And this is pretty crazy. I thought that when PJ got that first Alpha Strike off, that he was going to win. I think it was crucial that he misused that Cosmic Spider-Man there. I think he was supposed to kill Faust right there. He rolls green. So PJ just essentially passes it back to him because he can't do anything. And Dustin rolls green, which is ignores hindering, which really doesn't matter at all here. BGA still over there in the corner. If I'm here, I'm going Steel Energy Flurry from Jakeem, but it looks like I think he picks Hypersonic Shape Change here and is going to go for the Atom, which I probably would have flurried Steel Energy right there. He'll Jakeem up and basically win the game right there. So he rolls for the breakaway. He does get the breakaway. And he's going to move away for his hypersonic. And he's going to roll, and then the Atom's gone. So PJ is basically down to Overdrive and Sam Wilson cap. And this is ugly because Dustin still has a Faust that's on click 3. And a Jakeem that's on click 4. And it's not an easy kill for Sam Wilson cap here. And I'm interested to see what PJ's going to do here. A lot of lagging on this live stream. Oh, looks like he called in Hawkeye. Wow, that is a great choice. So he's going to call in that Chase Hawkeye, which can continuously running shot after attacks resolved. Looks like he picked Perplex to finish off Faust, because with 3 damage, Faust will die. He finishes off Faust, takes a Mystic's damage. And this is interesting because since BGA continually becomes the target again, even though it would be illegal, BGA's wording actually says even if it would be illegal, so he can continuously attack until BGA is dead. Ooh, pretty slick call in right there. Wow, 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 wow. So this is pretty interesting because if he makes all of his attacks, he is going to almost even the playing field. It's going to be BGA and Faust gone just like that. Wow. And that BGA is gone. Oh, wow. That is insane. And he's going to attack Jakeem, and he hits Jakeem also. Goodness, so Jakeem has to be on about click 5 there. And just like that, with that one good call-in, this becomes a game again. But that one turn where Faust rolled only range combat actions, that hurt. I think to force Jakeem to do something else and to have killed Faust earlier would have been huge. So the great thing here, what PJ has going on, is he has overdrive still and Sam Wilson cap. So cap's giving overdrive +3 movement, and also he can carry around Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson can attack after being carried. So this is going to be a brawl right here. And it looks like Cap's going to go for it again. And he misses, and Overdrive's going to sidestep and get Cap out of there. So this is interesting. It looks like PJ is moving because he believes he has the lead, which I don't think he does. He killed that Cosmic Spider-Man, but I still don't think that he has the lead. I mean, he has 152 points still out there on the field, Dustin, and PJ only has 70. So even with that 75 from Cap, that's only makes 145. It's a very close score, but I don't think PJ realizes that he's down a little bit.